Hello, you're watching Cruise First TV, and in this programme we're going to be showing you a range of cruises from Princess Cruises and Cunard to places as varied as the Mediterranean, Florida, New York, South Africa and Dubai. Now both cruise lines offer a very different type of cruise experience. Princess are known for having big ships with lots going on and are ideal for couples, families and groups of friends. Cunard are known for having some of the most glamorous ocean liners in the world and the only cruise company to still offer a regular UK to New York transatlantic passage. Now, booking your cruise with us here at Cruise First is very straightforward. You simply make a note of the reference number and call us on the number on the bottom left of your screen to speak to one of our cruise consultants at our UK call centre. Now, calls are free from a BT landline, but other networks may charge, and calls from mobiles will be considerably more. So let's take a look first at Princess Cruises, a company that started way back in 1965 with one ship and has grown to be one of the world's premier cruise lines.
Princess caters to those seeking a complete escape from the stressful routine of daily life by being the consummate host in the world's most beautiful settings. They offer a total experience, more unique itineraries, affordable private balconies, flexible mealtimes with personal choice dining, and the amenities and individual service of any luxury resort, thanks to the big ship choice, small ship feel of their fleet. The excellent standards of service will mean you'll feel totally at ease, and the crew will be on hand to answer any questions you have about shore excursions or onboard activities. There are a host of onboard facilities, so whether you want to relax by the pool, work out in the gym, enjoy a yoga class, or some well-deserved pampering in the Lotus Spa, you'll be spoilt for choice. Princess offers a tradition of world-class chefs creating exceptional dishes with the finest ingredients. There is a choice of dining rooms offering a variety of dishes with an international flavour. There's also plenty to do in the evenings, including lavish productions by some of the largest casts at sea, performing today's Broadway hits and long-running classics. There are also a number of bars where you can enjoy a cocktail or two with new friends. And if you fancy a flutter, head to the casino. You never know, you might just hit the jackpot. So for a unique cruise experience in luxurious surroundings, choose Princess Cruises.
Our first offer is actually two cruises with a land-based holiday in the middle. For the first part of this trip, you'll join the Crown Princess in Southampton and cruise across the Atlantic to Fort Lauderdale. Upon arrival, you'll have the option of spending 6 nights in either Fort Lauderdale or Orlando. The choice is yours. You'll then join an Amtrak overnight train service to New York, where you'll stay in a centrally located 4-star hotel for a further 3 nights before joining Cunard's legendary Queen Mary 2 for your transatlantic cruise back to Southampton. A truly amazing once-in-a-lifetime experience. So let's take a look at the ships you'll be sailing on. Featuring all the latest innovations, Crown Princess is one of the largest Princess ships with room for over 3,000 passengers. Why not upgrade to the comfort of a balcony stateroom and enjoy sweeping views as you cruise the Atlantic to Florida? Retreat to the serenity of the adults-only sanctuary or the casual street cafe atmosphere of the Piazza. Your nights might be filled with the great tasting food offered in the Crown Grill, followed by a first-run film at Movies Under the Stars. Here's where you'll stop on the first leg of this journey.
Your transatlantic cruise begins in Southampton. The next morning you arrive at Le Havre for trips to Normandy and Paris. You then spend a day at sea before arriving at Vigo in Spain, and then the following day, Lisbon, the capital of Portugal. Another day at sea follows before a stop at Ponta Delgada on the Azores. 4 sea days follow before arriving at Bermuda, and then finally Fort Lauderdale, where you leave your ship.
And once you reach Florida, the choice of where you spend your first 4 days on land is up to you. You could chill out on the beaches of Fort Lauderdale and enjoy some incredible shopping at the Aventura Mall or Sawgrass Mills. You could head down to Miami and enjoy the fashionable restaurants, bars and nightclubs of South Beach. Or you could head across to Orlando and do 4 days at the theme parks. Now, after your 4 days in Florida, you take an overnight train to New York, where you'll stay for 3 nights.
Take your very own bite of the Big Apple, the city that never sleeps. We're talking, of course, about New York with its iconic yellow taxis, buildings and monuments. From the moment you arrive here, you'll feel like you've stepped onto a movie set. The Statue of Liberty is normally at the top of many people's New York hit list, standing proudly on Liberty Island. This impressive statue was presented to the United States by France in 1886 to celebrate its centennial. It's become one of the most recognizable symbols of American independence. Then there's Wall Street, the financial hub of America, where millions of dollars are made and lost each day. And talking of splashing the cash, shopaholics will be spoilt for choice. Visit famous stores such as Macy's, Bloomingdale's and Tiffany's, and then maybe grab a bite to eat and take a leisurely stroll around Central Park. You'll see a colourful spectrum of New Yorkers in this famous stretch of land. It was designed by Frederick Law Olmsted and architect Calvert Vaux, and while much of it looks natural, it is entirely landscaped. There are several lakes and ponds, a zoo, extensive walking tracks, and 2 ice skating rinks, one of which serves as a swimming pool in July and August. There's also plenty for all you culture vultures, with an extensive selection of museums and art galleries, displaying everything from old masters to contemporary works by new artists. One of the most famous is the Metropolitan Museum of Art, or the Met, as it's known locally. It has a permanent collection containing over 2 million works of art. Evenings take on a magical quality with a glittering array of Broadway shows to choose from. Alongside London's West End, this famous street is widely considered to represent the highest level of commercial theatre in the English-speaking world. And there is a wide and eclectic selection of restaurants, bars and nightclubs to choose from for pre- or post-theatre entertainment.
The final leg of your journey will be on board Cunard's Queen Mary 2, crossing the Atlantic for 7 nights from New York back to Southampton.
Now, the Cunard experience is also to be found on the most spectacular ocean liner of our time, Queen Mary 2. An extraordinary achievement of tradition and technology, heritage and innovation. Every superlative applies to her. The most ambitious engineering feat of the century. Her luxury is unparalleled. For the first time at sea, a planetarium, a Veuve Clicquot champagne bar, and a Canyon Ranch Spa Club. And the Queen's Room, the largest ballroom afloat. 3/4 of her opulent staterooms have spacious balconies. Even the smallest covers nearly 200 square feet. The extravagant Queen's Grill suite features full butler service, while some enjoy their own private elevator access. Each day at sea, far from the distractions of everyday life, becomes a chance to extend the boundaries of experience. No less than 10 dining venues include a host of relaxed and exotic choices. The Theatre of the Chef's Galley, a totally involving culinary event, and the exclusivity of the world-renowned Todd English restaurant. And the choice continues with a chance to learn new skills thanks to Cunard's partnership with Oxford University and RADA. This isn't just a ship. Queen Mary 2 is the ultimate cruising experience.
Well, there's no denying that this is going to be an incredible holiday. 2 fabulous ships, Florida and New York, and all without any flying at all. So what will it cost? So this is 31 nights in total. 4-star Crown Princess, the 5-star Queen Mary 2. From this extraordinary price, that's per person, based on 2 people sharing an inside stateroom, departing October 2013 for this one. The reference, do write it down, you'll need it when you phone us, CCS 238. CCS 238. Now remember, this is 31 nights, it's a whole month with no flying at all. Fantastic. Includes a beach hotel in Fort Lauderdale, includes a 4-star hotel stay in New York, and that overnight train travel, Amtrak train to New York. This is the holiday of a lifetime for an extraordinary price. So get on the phone as soon as you can. No baggage restrictions because there's no flying involved. Reference CCS 238. We have another offer now on board the Queen Mary. It's part of the Queen Mary's World Cruise, and it's the Cape Town to Southampton sector that departs Cape Town on the 11th of April. We'll fly you there on an overnight flight on board the services of Virgin Atlantic, who of course are known for their great service. If you want to travel premium economy for a little bit more space and comfort, or upper class for the ultimate in luxury, we can arrange that for you too at a supplement. You then join the Queen Mary and sail that evening for 17 days back to Southampton. Here's where you'll stop.
Your cruise starts in Cape Town and you spend a day at sea before arriving at Walvis Bay in Namibia. 7 sea days follow before arriving at Gran Canaria in the Canary Islands. Madeira, the Portuguese Atlantic island, is next, followed by Vigo on the Spanish mainland. It's then back to Southampton where you leave your ship. With its tranquil harbour, verdant palm groves and excellent climate, Gran Canaria's lively capital Las Palmas delights everyone, including Christopher Columbus when he discovered it on his famous voyage of 1492. Those same attractions now draw modern travellers keen to explore the atmospheric cobbled streets and leafy courtyards of its old quarter, Vegeta. Cruises to Gran Canaria also bring you close to Playa del Ingles, the liveliest and best-known beach in the Canaries. Just beyond Las Palmas, you can explore the stunning desert scenery of Mas Palomas, or tour further afield to explore peaceful old towns like Arucas, famed for its lush banana plantations, and Terror, with its fine collection of traditional houses with intricately carved wooden balconies.
Now, if you'd like to fly out to Cape Town to spend a few days there before the cruise, then we can arrange for you to do that too. We've got some excellent deals at a whole range of hotels in the Cape, and this is a really wonderful way to be able to explore the region a bit before sailing back to the UK. Shame to go all that distance and not explore. We can also arrange car hire, so do ask about that when you call to book. So what will it cost? So this is 17 nights in total. It's the luxury Cape Town to Southampton cruise on the 5-star Queen Mary 2. From this, I'm sure you'll agree, amazing price. That's per person, based on 2 sharing an inside stateroom, departing April 2013. The reference for this one, CCS 338, CCS 338. If you book an outside cabin, you'll get a free balcony upgrade on this one, so that's well worth doing. You can add extra nights in Cape Town from just £59 per person per night, and that'll give you the opportunity to visit Robin Island, Table Mountain, all kinds of beautiful places around Cape Town. The reference, CCS 338, another fabulous cruise we're offering at a great price. Now, the third cruise we have on the Queen Mary is the first part of the World Cruise, which starts in Southampton in January, finishing in Dubai. It's 19 nights in total, and here's where you'll stop.
You join your ship at the Ocean Terminal in Southampton and depart that evening, arriving 3 days later in Barcelona. It's then on to Piraeus for visits to Athens, followed by Egypt, where you call at Port Said for Cairo, and then cruise through the Suez Canal, stopping next at Sokhna, then Luxor. You then spend a few days at sea before arriving at Dubai, where you leave your ship. Safaga is the gateway to the magnificent antiquities of Luxor and Karnak, considered by many to be the grandest of all the pharaonic temples. Known as Thebes, Luxor has a rich history going back to 2000 BC and reached its height of glory during the 18th and 19th dynasties. Marvel at the massive statues and structures. Stroll down the avenue of the Sphinxes to the grand ceremonial gateway of the Temple of Amun-Ra. Cross the Nile to the Valley of the Kings, the sacred burial ground of Egypt's most powerful pharaohs. It was here King Tut's tomb was discovered.
And at the end of your cruise, we'll fly you home on Emirates, one of the world's leading airlines. You could, of course, extend your holiday with a few days in Dubai at the end of your cruise before flying home. The city is the playground of the Middle East, and it's the perfect winter sun destination with warm, sunny days, even in January. We can only dream of that here, can't we? We have excellent rates at some of the city's most popular hotels, so do ask about that when you call us. So what will it cost? This is 18 nights in total. It's the luxury Southampton to Dubai route on the 5-star Queen Mary 2, of course, from the great price you can see on your screen. That really is a bit of a bargain. That's per person based on 2 sharing an inside stateroom departing January 2013. The reference for this, CCS 438, CCS 438. Book an outside cabin, get a free balcony upgrade. Add extra nights in Dubai from just £49 per person per night. This includes full transit of the Suez Canal, which will be an experience you won't forget. And you can add a 7-night Dubai cruise if you fancy it from just £349 per person. And we're calling at Muscat and Abu Dhabi. Reference CCS 438. Our last offer is a 12-night Rome to Venice itinerary on board the Crown Princess. Book yourself a balcony stateroom and enjoy sweeping views of romantic landscapes across the world. Relax in the comfort of intimate onboard venues such as the serenity of the Sanctuary and the casual street cafe atmosphere of the Piazza. Your nights might be filled with great tasting food offered in the Crown Grill, followed by a first-run film and movies under the stars. The itinerary we have on the Crown Princess that departs between July and October of this year starts with a flight to Rome, where you'll board your ship and cruise the Mediterranean before finishing your cruise in beautiful Venice.
Your cruise starts when you board your ship in Rome and depart that evening, arriving the next morning at Livorno for visits to Pisa and Florence. It's then on to Naples and then over to Greece for stops at Santorini, Athens, Mykonos, Katakolon and Corfu. Your next stop will be Split in Croatia and finally Venice, where you leave your ship. The lush and verdant island of Corfu lies in the Ionian Sea, midway between Greece and Italy. The island has a long and colourful history. Corfu town boasts fortresses bearing the insignia of the Venetian Republic, an esplanade lavishly planted by the French during the Napoleonic Wars, and an English cricket pitch. The island also offers some of the finest coastal scenery in the entire Mediterranean. Corfu's old town is a mixture of the medieval and the modern.
Do remember that we can add nights before or after your cruise in Rome or Venice, or both if you want, at specially discounted rates. So do ask about that when you call. So what will it cost? This is 12 nights in total, the Rome to Venice cruise on board the 4-star Crown Princess from the great price you can see there on your screen. It's fabulous. That's per person based on 2 sharing an inside stateroom. Departure dates from June through till October 2012. Reference number for this one, CCS 138. You can have an overnight in Venice and you can add extra nights there or in Rome from just £49 per person per night. Balcony cabins are available from just £999 per person, and the same itinerary is available from July right through till November. So if these dates don't suit you, have a word and we'll see what else we can find you. CCS 138. Really interesting mix of cruises there and some pretty incredible prices. Here's a quick recap. We started with that once-in-a-lifetime cruise combining the Crown Princess and the Queen Mary 2 with a stay in Florida and New York. Now that was followed by the Cape Town to Southampton itinerary and then the Southampton to Dubai cruise, both on board the Queen Mary. Finally, we had that Princess cruise to the Med on board the Crown Princess. Do remember that all the prices you see are based on interior staterooms. However, Cruise First have some really incredible deals on outside and balcony staterooms as well as suites. So do ask us when you call. Now, booking's really easy. You simply pick up the phone and call the number on the bottom left of your screen. Calls are free from a BT landline. However, other networks may charge and calls from mobiles will cost considerably more. You can also check out all the deals in this programme and other programmes we'll be showing throughout the day by going to cruisefirst.tv. We'll be back later with more offers from Royal Caribbean, Celebrity Cruises, MSC Cruises and Fred Olsen. So if you're going to be out, then set your Sky Plus to record now. I'll see you later.